Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna? Mmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am the barely functioning living dead. I have seen the other side. I have licked the pearly gates and found them wanting. Oh my God. With us today, it's a bit of a skeleton crew, but that's okay because we got to catch up on 2 weeks worth of news all the way from Alabama. It's Kyle. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, that's good. I'd give you a hug if I wasn't so far away and contagious. Oh. Can I give you a hug? Can I rub Can I rub my diseased skin shedding leg all over yours?
I'd prefer you didn't.
What if I used a condom? I mean, hey, Thomas, all the way from Canada. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. I just got back from the gym and still have a persistent cough that won't leave me alone.
Oh my God, you and me both. But that's another story, dude. That's another story. Somebody said, "Is this going to be a bi-weekly podcast from now on?" I don't want it to be. It's just every other week it seems like the Grim Reaper tries to sickle a sickle of death up my ass. Oh, my God. I hope you guys are feeling better than I am. Oh. Should we do like a Transformers podcast now, or?
Yeah, let's do a thing that has the robots that turn into the stuff.
I think that's a fantastic idea. I'm going to share screen 1 here. And I'm going to go over to Toy.Run. There's been some Toy.Run stuff that I've been really, really psyched over. And some stuff that was just like, oh, that's cool. How about some Japanese Oni Demon Cybertruck Transformers?
Ooh.
Yeah. I will not get
wow.
these. I will not get these whatsoever.
Yeah. I have so many questions.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't even think the creators of these will have the answer.
No.
It's just a one-step changer, isn't it?
That looks like it. Yeah.
That's the mold that I think was Drift when they first made them.
I'm actually kind of impressed that it is.
Mold.
I'm actually kind of impressed it isn't just like different colors. They actually bothered to get like some of them have angel wings, some of them have claws, some of them have
the
gun
arms
hands.
are different, and the chests are different, and the heads are different. There's actually significant retooling between them.
Yeah, I was kind of impressive. I was surprised personally.
It's just a shame about that alt mode.
Yeah. That's the thing now. My boss's Cybertruck is just fucking falling apart on him.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you buy a vehicle that can be disassembled with a screwdriver.
The other day, he came up. The roads here are horrible, and my boss lives like down this road that is just impossible to pass, right? So I called him in the morning and said, "Hey, can you come up to get me?" And I get up there, and I can't figure out how to open the door, and I'm just like screaming into the door, "Alon, are you there? I need in. Alexa, open door." And I thought it was funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Damn it,
God.
Rock, open the door.
Now, The stuff that I do want down here, these are China. This is called China Mecha Spirits, and apparently there's some sort of snap together kits. But these are like wicked ass little triple changers. These I'm going to be on the hunt down for. I do want these.
Well, that's a cool looking little vehicle. Oh,
yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of like, what is the? I'm struggling. Like this feels familiar, but like in a whole bunch of different ways I can't pin down.
Right, like this.
Well, that first one, the bat, I noticed it transforms very similar to the way Beast Machine's Silverbolt does.
I was actually thinking Cybertron sideways for that ship mode.
But yeah, looking at the
I
bat,
can see that.
How the legs form the arms, and then the backpack fills out the wings.
And then this one kind of reminds me of the old four-star toy, Tri-Fly, that turned into a mosquito and a helicopter and a robot. Now, of course, it's not that at all. It's much more complicated than that. And then this guy right here, I was actually thinking some weird Dark of the Moon or the Last Night Megatron for that alt mode. But we have some others here. We have this
angry dinosaur jet.
Yeah, we have this that turns into like a arachnid and a snowmobile, which kicks all sorts of ass.
That snowmobile though doesn't to me look like a snowmobile. That looks
like Kamen Rider snowmobile.
That to me looks like the kinds of riding sleds that I would see when I was like in the 6th grade, the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That people would have that were styled after snowmobiles, but were just meant for kids. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
So a non-motorized snowmobile.
Kinda. Like, they were just like a sled that had a steering wheel.
A toboggan cosplaying as a motorcycle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And then
they used to be really popular in the 90s.
There's this dude, Scorpion Tank guy. I like him.
I like the tank.
I like this. This is good.
And actually, the way that those legs work, I don't know why, but that really reminds me of Octopunch in his robot mode for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
A little.
And then there's
remember
this.
the way how his crab legs kind of tabbed onto the sides of him.
Then there's this, the fucking Devil's Batmobile.
That's different. This is a really interesting looking toy line.
Yeah. Oh, now wait. Hold on here. It's not just a toy line. They fucking combine.
What?
Well, I mean, they're all snapped together model kits, so I assume you can just take them all apart and jam them all together.
Like when you see them individually, they feel really abstract and kind of strange. But when you see them all together, it's like they actually, like, I don't know, they have this shared aesthetic that makes them sort of fit nicely. I don't know.
There's the combine mode.
Ooh.
What if the Cyberspawn Combiner was good?
Yeah. So this, I'm on the lookout for this. I want this. I don't have a link for it. Just go over to toy.run. You know, that's the only place I'm finding it. But man, what just a beautiful bunch of you know, it's I'm not good with my words anymore. So going over
when you're ill, you're allowed.
Yeah. Going over the chat, Crossbones Koopa says, hey. Dwayne Mark says, good morning, Cybertronians. Hope all is well. It's getting there, sir. It's getting there. You haven't seen pictures of my leg. It's I'm in a bad shape. I'll talk more about my medical misadventures later on. Let's save it because I only want to talk about it once and then be done with it. Holston85 says, can't stay, just popping in to say hi, so hello. And Crossbones Koopa says, Scott and Thomas, you see the link for them robots I sent. I may get those. I will check those out in a little bit, Corey. Thank you.
I'll have to check too.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I just noticed something. I kind of like the stands that those come with.
Yeah,
those
the little
triangulars.
Yeah.
those remind me of like Gunpla stands, but they're a different shape.
Yeah, but it's Pythagoras would be happy. Dwayne Marsh says the green one looks a little like the Sartan Chameleon Swamp Skier. There you go. There you go.
Shit.
I have no idea how big they are, but we can throw that in with the fucking sound wave. Transformers 1, The New Adventures, Episode 1, Energon Trick Shot Challenge was online. And the best thing I can tell you is don't fucking bother. It sucks. It sucks.
Well.
It just makes me sad. It's kind of like watching. Oh my God, Citizen Kane was a great movie, and then Citizen Kane 2, the animated series, is just like it's just Cheech Marin making.
It's
hoops.
like what if there was a really low budget '80s cartoon that followed Citizen Kane? Citizen Kane, the series.
Citizen
Kane-ing.
And he travels through time on his magic sled Rosebud.
That would be so much fucking better than what I saw.
The Incanening.
This would be just like Citizen Kane, like the Citizen Kane baby in front of a newspaper thing. How many, Kane, how many papers can you stack? Well, George, I could stack 15 papers. I bet I could stack more than you. And that's the entire show. That's it.
I see. So what you're really saying is this was someone's first experiment into stop motion.
I'm sorry, Walter. What was that?
And he'd be voiced by Maurice LaMarche. 'Cause
No,
he can do a really good.
We're not talking good voice actors. He's voiced by, I don't know, a fucking coked out Burt Reynolds.
Right. So it's as I said then. This is this reads like or sounds like someone's first experiment into stop motion.
Phoenix says, "Hey, Blong. Hey, how you doing, Phoenix?" Yeah. Dwayne Marsh says someone said that stop motion is derpy but funny.
What's the matter?
Oh my God! This was such a fucking letdown. This was such a fucking.
How the
letdown.
fuck were you let down? What did you expect?
I
I
expected
nothing, and I was still disappointed.
Yeah.
You don't get to be disappointed when you expect nothing.
Nothing would have been better. Right? It's,
I disagree. You can expect
This was
nothing
entirely
and then
optional
be given
choice on your
something.
behalf.
You can expect nothing and then be given something that's an offense to your senses.
This is okay. This is something that like a 12-year-old YouTuber who has exactly 3.5 Transformers to his collection. This is something he would do with stop motion, right? This is not to the quality of Hasbro. This is
that's what I thought. I feel like this might be like somebody's first foray into stop motion animation.
right.
Why are you yelling at me?
Right. Phoenix says, "Yeah, not bad, man. Cheers." Oh, good to hear, Phoenix. Good to hear. Moving on from this bullshit, there was the Takara T-Spark Zone event roundup. We got to see Nucleon Quest Super Convoy, the Synergex Macross crossover, the Missing Link RC, and the Adamas Predaking. There is the Adamas Predaking.
That thing looks pretty great.
So stylized, it may as well not be Predaking at all, but it still looks really good.
Yeah, I know it's sort of soft focus, just looks like a Tekkaman character.
Yeah.
But I do like that Nucleon Quest, Super Jinrai.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't
like
know if I want to pay masterpiece prices for it.
Or worse.
He also seems to not come with all the stuff that Ginrai came with.
That hopefully will make it cheaper.
Maybe.
It's black. You will pay more. It's the black tax. And there is the Macross. The Synergex Macross. Okay.
Jet Prime with a guitar. I'm on board.
Yep.
Sexy. More shots of Nucleon Quest. There's each one of the Predacons individually. Now that I'm looking at their legs are a little stubby.
Yeah.
They feel, what they feel like? These individual bots feel kind of legendsy.
Yeah.
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 Maybe he's not very big.
I mean,
I think in Predaking mode he's only slightly bigger than the Rodimus.
like, yeah, there's
Okay, that
At
makes
the same
sense then.
time, but at the same time, that Rodimus is fucking huge for a Rodimus.
Let's open this up.
Okay.
So there he is. There's Predaking. And then for scale, I guess we have over here. Here's Masterpiece Rat Trap.
So
Yeah.
in the corner there above Rat Trap, you can see Masterpiece Dinobot, and he's pretty big.
Yeah.
And look at how big that is compared to Masterpiece Dinobot. That's pretty big.
I mean, you got to follow the vanishing point too, because there's going to be some skewed
Yeah.
perceptions. God damn.
That's true. That's true. But I feel like this is pretty large for just sort of legendy looking individual bots.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I
Clearly,
just
the main
think that,
focus was on the Predaking mode.
Yeah.
I think
not
I think
individual
I think that's
Predacon.
true. I think that's true.
Yeah. I'll buy it on clearance whenever I see it at fucking Ollie's.
The person that designed it knew that the person who buys this will only see the individual Predacons once, combine it into Predaking mode, and leave it on a
then
shelf
put it
and
on
never
the
touch
shelf.
it ever again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how many times? Let's be real honest here. How many times do you like take your toys down and goof with them? Like there are some
Yeah.
toys. There are some toys that I have on my shelf that I will probably never transform again.
There are some expensive ones that I've got that I treat more like idols to some kind of god than actual toys. Like I've got this Fans Toys Quietus, their third-party Cyclonus, and I think I transformed it once, and now it's just an idol to the character of Cyclonus.
Yeah.
I've transformed my HasLab Unicron exactly once.
Yeah.
Well, that one
Same.
makes sense.
Same.
It's 3 hours to do.
Same.
Yep.
That's a hefty. That I was in good health then, and I broke a sweat changing that.
I've
bad
never
boy up.
transformed my HasLab Death Source.
I have. Oh, well, he's fun. But honestly, HasLab Unicron, I think you could probably burn maybe 80 to 100 calories trying to transform it.
That's what we need to do. Lose weight the Transformers way. Here.
about what a small protein bar would give you. You could burn.
Here's Drift One Step Changer from Dark of the Moon. This will burn half a Dorito every hour that you transform it.
Maybe that. Yeah, about the amount of calories that you would burn in about 15 minutes on a treadmill on it.
Here's
good pace.
HasLab Unicron, along with
Just do those exercises, but you use Unicron as a medicine ball.
yeah, HasLab Unicron, along with Revenge of the Fallen, Leader Class Optimus, and Jetfire. A fucking Thanksgiving dinner. It's
This picture, by the way, is making me think. I hadn't considered this. You said that Rodimus is pretty large, and I'm looking at it, and keeping in mind how close it is to the camera compared to the Dinobot, that Rodimus is still pretty enormous.
yeah, it's a big Roddy. It's a big Roddy.
And then you
I
also
don't know. I
factor
don't
in-
have it. I just like saying that's a big Roddy. Hey.
And then there's also the pose that he's in, where he's in that angled squat, so he's not even standing at full height like Predaking is.
He's judging by his size compared to those other figures, I'd say he's actually a little bit taller than Masterpiece Starsaber is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to put I'm gonna put my little I got that Romulus Megatron coming to me, the toy version. Number one, everybody always says how great of a store Show Z is. I had such problems with them, I'll never fucking order from them again.
I got free stuff from them.
I will never order from Show Z again. Never.
Yeah.
Never. It was a fucking nightmare. They were trying to get me to pay for 2 of them. And it was ridiculous. And
You might have. I think I've encountered what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And the woman I was talking to was less than helpful. So I know. Hey, you know what? Other people may have had great experiences. I've had a negative experience, but I judge my Predakings by how well that fucking little Megatron looks in front of them, because I fucking love that scene where the Predacons are hunting Megatron in the Marvel comics. That's just, it's fucking awesome. I love that scene. Absolutely love that scene.
I'm still waiting for a Predaking where you can like split his head in half, like what happened to him in Zone.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that exact thing. How did that happen?
Yeah, which is weird because I mean the original Predaking, like the Predaking prototype, his head did split. I think it either split or it folded down. Predaking,
like
prototype.
Somehow you and I just thought the exact same thought at exactly the same time.
Predaking with bisecting brain action.
Well, like I'm just like, okay, like you know how there's a lot of these like big diorama statues, right? Like why don't we have like a dynamic action statue of Atlas bisecting Predaking in half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, now
with
I can't.
With a Z-shaped blade.
Now I
just
can't
a series
find
of
it.
statues of Atlas just one-shotting every single one of the 9 emperors of destruction.
What do you think the chances? I mean, we're going to find out here next week or the week after. What do you think the chances are that Atlas is going to be the next HasLab?
I would like it to be. I mean, he's an underrepresented character.
Yeah.
I really don't
he
want
had
to pay HasLab prices for a Atlas.
Well, I mean,
when they first mentioned the HasLab, Evan said something supremely something or other. So naturally, everyone's assuming that it's going to be an Omega Supreme of some sort, possibly animated.
Maybe.
The theory I'm going on is they've pivoted really hard into War for Cybertron and Studio Series, and they just reissued the Titans Return Triptychon. So it might be the War for Cybertron version of Omega Supreme.
Maybe. Here's the one I was talking about. It didn't split in half. So down here's Razor Claw's head, but then to get Predaking's head over here, you flip up the front, and then like Predaking's head is inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's the old prototype.
That was the old the prototype version.
Yeah.
And then naturally they just said, no, we'll just give him a helmet like we do with everyone else.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
I happen to like the detail on the helmet.
I do too. I absolutely do. Oh shit, man. Moving over to here, we got some Studio Series listing. Oh wait, let's see here. Phoenix says, so I take it the movie sucks. No, I think Transformers 1 is fantastic. It's just the YouTube Transformers 1 like minisodes suck. That's I think the movie is fantastic. I love the fact that it's getting a second theatrical release.
It is?
Yeah, this March. I think
it's a limited theater chain thing, though.
Yeah, it's like Marcus Theaters or something like. Yeah, here it is. Transformers 1 to be re-released in Movie Tavern Marcus Theater chains this March. But I mean, that thing, Transformers 1 is fucking dominating the streaming.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed we get a Transformers 2. But it's
maybe they'll come to their senses. I don't know.
It's doubtful. It's doubtful. Just I know everybody's saying, "Oh, don't be a doomsayer, don't be a doomsayer," but Jesus Christ, man! I mean, if you go over to, I think it was CYBERTRON.com had the news. There's just like, Chris Cox going like, "Yeah, we're done. 2025 will be a transformative year for Hasbro." As they focus on games while producing less toys.
Well, I have to agree with his wording because destruction is a form of transformation.
It sure is, buddy. It sure is.
Unless he gets voted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, they just need to fire him out of a cannon into the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we skipped RC.
Oh shit, we did
Getting-
skip. I'm sorry about
her.
that. Control Shift T.
Oh yeah, the missing link RC.
Missing link RC. My apologies. Thank you, Kyle.
I love that we're getting wacky ass unmade G1 prototypes like this.
Let's see here.
It's a fun idea.
Where is
Yeah.
the hippie bitch?
There she-
Okay, there she
There
is.
she is.
We are
She's
getting.
the right fucking color.
Look at that.
Orange, red, and pink like a lesbian pride flag.
Stick your dick in that, you lucky so and so.
This thing.
Oh
It's-
my god.
Such a odd look, yeah. But you know what? That's
Yeah.
That's what
Yay.
that's what the prototype looked like. So
Fucking go for it. But we got some Studio Series listings found. We got Generation Studio Series Leader Transformers 5 Nemesis Prime. So essentially the
The Age of Extinction Optimus we just got
With
revealed
purple eyes.
with the purple eyes, and they'll probably give him some different accessories.
Yeah. We got Leader 86 Astro Train again.
Mhm.
My
Doing
guess
that
on
again?
that is probably just a cleaned up version of the Siege mold.
Yeah. We got
oh, they're gonna make him in those colors though,
Yeah.
basically.
Leader 86 Snarl.
PR package refresh.
Yeah. And Leader 86 Soundwave.
There was I think it was a Triple Takeover podcast episode that Evan did an interview on, saying that he was interested in taking a whack at Soundwave himself. So that's probably going to be a new mold.
We'll see. There for a leak, there's not a lot of meat here,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Nah,
I am slightly aggravated that we're getting more characters that we just have already taking up the very limited leader class slots that we have in the line.
Yeah.
Because each line only gets like 3 leaders a year.
I'll be honest. I've become less and less excited over the leaks, over what Hasbro's showing, and more excited over what 3D printing guys are doing. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been in front of my printers in 3 weeks. I'm sick. I am fucking sick as a goddamn dog. I have not been in front of my printers in 3 weeks. I would like to go up, but I just cannot gather the fucking energy. It is. I guess now's as good a time to talk about this as any. This is why I wasn't here last week. I know Technical Jim said something along the lines, is this a bi-weekly podcast now? I don't want it to be. But not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, I had to be taken to the hospital.
oh yes.
So it was Sunday night, and my lovely wife came over to me, and she woke me up, and she said, honey, do you want something to eat? And I started to talk, and I couldn't get any words out, right?
Uh-oh.
And she goes, honey, are you all right? And she goes, tell me how you're feeling. And I couldn't finish a sentence. Sometimes I couldn't start a sentence. Sometimes I couldn't finish it. How did I feel? Perfectly fine. How was I? Too sick to realize I was sick.
Verbal. It's called verbal aphasia.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
could not finish an idea. I could not finish a sentence. All I wanted to do was fucking sleep, right? Ariana,
I know about this. Yeah.
she thinks I'm having a fucking stroke.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
because like I'm saying, like the reason why I know about this is because I have family members who have gone through this.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
just like one sure sign that I'm getting really badly sick is I start getting chills, and I can't stop them, right? Like
Yeah.
I'll just sit there and shake, no matter how warm I get. So
I feel like a wild cold intolerance too.
Yeah. And it was a thing where I fought with her for hours. You know, I'm fine. You know, those were the words I could get out. I don't feel sick. And finally, like Ariana, she calls a family friend, and she goes, come over here and get him. And Ariana and I, John drives us to the hospital, and I get out and I can't walk. I can't walk. My shoes won't stay on, right? My leg is swollen. And I get in there, and they draw blood, and they draw blood, and they draw blood. I got to show you this. I'm going to stop sharing the screen here. I'm still bruised up from, this is now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days ago. I'm still bruised up on both arms from the amount of blood that they drew, right? Just drawing blood. And it ended up, they come back, and I'm sitting there in the chair, and I'm just like, okay, I'm starting to feel bad now. And they come by and they go, you've got influenza. You've got a bad case of influenza, and you have cellulitis. And I say, can I just have one? And they said, no, you get to have both. Lucky boy, you. And they go, do you want to be put in the hospital or do you want to go home? So fuck this, I want to go home. So they send me home, and I end up lying down, and I miss a week and a half of work because it's just the skin on my leg. I showed the guys before the show. The skin on my leg is fallen off. It looks like a nice plump hot dog that's almost ready to be eaten. And it smells that way too, and the fluid leaks, and it's just, goddamn, dude. Whenever I wanted to be here Wednesday. I could not be here Wednesday. And I hope everybody understands. It's just, I'm getting over everything. I feel pretty good today. I felt better yesterday, to be honest. And hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better than I do today or yesterday. However, the diet is going amazingly well. You want to have a bite to eat, honey? Fuck no. What about an ice cream sandwich? Fuck your ice cream sandwich. I want to lay down and sleep. Going over to the chat, Dwayne Marsh, let's see, Crossbones Koopa says, She-Hulk is hot.
Yeah.
Tef says, what kind of tavern has movies? I go there for drinking, maybe wings, but no movies. I think I don't know. We have kind of this movie theater here in Johnstown that's a restaurant. You can bring your own beer and stuff like that. I don't know if it's that or if they just call it a tavern movie. Phoenix says
there's a place near me called Star Cinema Grill where it's a fairly nice theater, and you know, one of the ones that's got the nice reclining seats, and they do dinner service during the movie.
Yeah, we have one of those here too.
And they serve alcohol.
Ours doesn't serve alcohol, but you're allowed to bring in your own. Ours is the Westwood Plaza Theater. Like all the meals have given the Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Jimmy Stewart. Of course, we have to have a Jimmy Stewart because Jimmy Stewart was born 30 miles away from here. The Johnny Weissmuller, because Johnny Weissmuller.
Which one is Jimmy Stewart again?
You want the moon? It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful life.
I would have taken that over the stroke, actually.
Jimmy Stewart or a stroke? Well, yeah, I'll take Jimmy Stewart as well.
Saying a movie Jimmy Stewart's in instead of.
I mean, that's the way he talked. You want the moon, Samantha? I'll lasso the moon for you. I've been to the Jimmy Stewart statue. Going back over to the chat. Phoenix says she's a fucking confection. Tef, G1 Proto RC gonna be mine. She's too messed up for me not to get. My kind of weird. He likes those thalidomide ladies. Dwayne Marsh says, I haven't looked. Is the RC sufficiently articulated? I believe so. Tef, I hope Studio Series 86-liter Soundwave is going to be a street lamp with working LEDs. From your lips to God's ears. Crossbones Koopa says, please tell me 86 Soundwave is new mold and not the Siege mold I'm sick to death of. Don't know. Teff says, not been in front of a 3D printer in 3 weeks, meaning he's been printing something so big and epic. The 3D printer has been running for 3 weeks straight. God damn, I wish. Koopa says, Walter, how the hell you doing?
Functional.
Yeah. Teff says, God damn, dude, take care of yourself, man. I plan to. And Dwayne Marsh says, I thought I'd missed the show last week. It was 10. I was shutting the computer and realized what day it was. You did not miss the show. I missed the show. So there. Everybody knows why I missed the show now.
In Soviet Russia, show miss you.
No, it doesn't. In Soviet Russia, you mysteriously disappear and miss the show.
Soviet Russia don't exist no more.
That's what they tell you. We got better quality images of the cyber world stuff, and quite honestly, the only thing I give a shit about is Mega Bull.
Yeah.
I mean, Grimlock's okay. Bumblebee's Bumblebee. But
I don't know what the fuck this is.
It's like a new, like, what is it, like a core class toy line?
Yeah, it's Earthspark's replacement.
Yeah.
But instead of putting the cartoon on a streaming service that nobody fucking watches, like Paramount Plus, or giving it to fucking Nickelodeon, who's going to put it in the 6 a.m. death slot on Sunday mornings, they're just going to put it on fucking YouTube, apparently.
Which is the right way to go.
I believe so. I believe so, too. You know, it's a thing whenever it's YouTube, you catch it. You know, you don't have to worry about, like, a streaming service. You know, they get their revenue from ads. Yeah, that's the fucking way to go, dude.
But again, what the fuck is the theme here?
Megatron's
a bull. Why do I have the Cyberverse font? Why is it the Cyberverse hexagon?
Megatron's a cow, and that's all we really need to know.
They're probably going back to the Cyberverse font and everything like that because they're trying to distance themselves from the controversy they got into with Earthspark.
Milk me, Shockwave.
I don't remember controversy.
I just realized because
a bunch of internet idiots got mad at there being a non-binary character and black people in the show.
Oh yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just realized because Megatron's an alien robot, and he turns into a cow. Yeah. That means he's a cosmic cow. He transforms into Aldumbla.
Teff says there's so many horns on that Mega Bull. Yeah. Crossbone says Cyberworld is like Marvel Battle World. Land masses patched together, and he loves KO.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually gonna be that.
I don't know. Look, just so long as I get my Mega Bull toy, I'll be happy.
Interesting.
We'll know once the Nuremberg toy fair comes and goes.
Does anybody find it odd that Nuremberg has a toy fair? Like the place we hung all the Nazis. Let's have a toy show.
No, I don't think so.
Places can be known for two different things.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nuremberg. You mean which one? The one with the toys or the one with the Jews hanging? Or the Nazis hanging?
I mean, it's well... I thought I had a joke there, but I don't.
No, go ahead.
Hamburg is known.
What's happening?
You said Hamburg, and now the cat wants some. Oh, fuck me. We got some behind-the-scenes stuff for Star Convoy.
Click on that first one. Holy shit, he's big.
I'm fucking looking. I'm looking forward to this.
Titan.
I'm looking forward to this, boys.
Man,
I'm glad. Yeah.
How the fuck big is my Cron? Like fucking the Fallen, the biggest and baddest one. What a fucking lie. The biggest one is fucking.
It's fake news.
Zodiac Prime over here.
Yes, and like I like this because it's kind of referential to the source material because. Powered Masters are supposed to be giant weapons of mass destruction that were designed by Micromasters, and they're the size of combiners.
Yeah.
Star Convoy,
And he's also
you
literally powered by the last vestiges of the Big Bang.
Star
Yes.
Convoy, you fit weird.
I am my own bench. Yeah.
There's one thing I'm upset about, and it has nothing to do with Star Convoy. My Cronus has to be really small.
Oh no.
Like, he's got to be small because he's the smallest one.
I fucking love hearing that little kitty in the background. That makes
Can,
my
sorry,
heart
can you,
soar.
can you repeat that?
Am I in robot voice again?
No, no, no.
no,
I
I
was
have
talking
delay.
about how wonderful it was to hear a kitty.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gazzy's been very vocal today.
Aww.
What were you saying, Kyle?
My Cronus Prime is the smallest one.
Yeah.
And Solus Prime's pretty fucking small because she's a girl. So how small is my Cronus gonna be?
I have a theory about my Cronus. I think he's gonna be a mold mate with Sea Spray.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because we got that Walmart listing for a retro collection Sea Spray, but we don't actually know any new Sea Spray mold in the works right now.
Yeah.
So kind of weird to have a retro repaint of something that doesn't fucking exist yet. And
That's true.
And the 13, aside from like Megatronus, I guess, none of them have had canonical vehicle modes before, outside of Megatronus and Vector Prime.
I mean,
Yeah,
Megatronus
so
barely. Whenever
Yeah.
the Fallen was in the Dreamwave comics, you never got to see his alt mode. The first alt
Yeah.
mode we get to see out of the Fallen, I believe, is the.
He was in that DK Ultimate Guide that Simon Furman wrote back in like 2004.
I was thinking maybe that titanium toy they did of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was great.
One of the best titanium toys.
Like one of the three.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah. Which is not saying much. The bar is pretty damn low.
It's pretty low, but overall, I still like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I like this particular picture. I really like because it shows off the I don't know. There's a certain physicality to that sculpt that I like.
Right.
I kind of like it. I don't know why I like this. It reminds me of something. I guess it's like One Piece has trained me like, oh yeah, there's just big ass dudes around and that's normal.
He feels like a bodybuilder made out of cardboard.
No.
For those keeping track at home, Prima is roughly the size of your Earthrise Optimus Prime you haven't sold off yet. And he's not even at dick height
Yeah.
with fucking Star Convoy.
You have to reach up to jack that fucker off.
That's a big ass toy.
That's a big ass toy.
Yeah, that's worth $150.
Agreed. I can get behind that.
Is the reissue of Triptychon 152 now?
No, I think it's 200.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure the reissue of Tripty is 200.
Just on account of how massive it is.
Yeah. Which I'm not getting the reissue of Triptychon. I've got a second Triptychon here that I intend to customize up into Gigastorm. So
I will because they specifically said that they fixed the hips. So I am going to do
both of mine don't have problems with the hips.
Probably because I never got it.
Yeah, both of mine, honest to God, do not have problems with the hips. I lucked out twice.
Mine actually did have that problem, and I had to actually disassemble the figure and re-engineer it with 3D printed parts.
We're awesome. You know, if you really stop and think about it, we're awesome in that way.
I'm just when it gets to the point where there are so many design flaws that your collectors actually have to re-engineer the things that are coming out, there is a problem.
I mean, that's what we do. I mean, if I go over to Yeji right now, shit, man, there's gonna be so much stuff. Hold on here, the Yeji, and let's go to Transformers. Boom. Here we go. We've got an Alita One Head for Legacy Override, Megatron Mace, a Mechanic Master custom gun barrel, Generation Jetfire accessories, NBK Devastator chest wings, Megatron side skirts, Megatron Mace and ball, entire Solus Prime figure, Lockdown Seed, G1 Slapdash engine, a G1 Target Master set for Aimless. Holy shit, let's take a look at that. $3 and you can print yourself Aimless, the Target Master. That's fucking awesome.
That looks good too.
Yeah, not bad. We've got arms for Deluxe Class Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, Slingshot weapon for Shockwave. This is all stuff that was released in the last 24 hours.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
I like that Optimus blaster that has the curved magazine, like it fires physical bullets.
The Titans Returns Power Master Optimus Prime Blaster Replica, which is free.
Yeah, I just love the logic though. This is like an alien, like Cybertronian Energon blaster, but it has physical bullets.
Fucking downloading this shit. There we go. That's mine now. Oh my god. We finally see the Swapticons Wild Jungle Mission 5-pack. Boy, they're just as doofy as everyone thought they would be.
Yep. Again, what were you expecting?
I wasn't. And you know what? Here's the thing. I'm fine with it.
These aren't even bad.
Yeah.
Well, somebody will like
this is
them.
harmless.
Yeah.
I like that I'm looking at Ape Link and it's actual Ape Link and like the right colors and everything. Can we get a toy of
I
Ape
see
Link,
that.
please?
I see that. You are correct. It is Ape Link colors.
I guess Skull Cruncher is just a Beast Wars character now.
I guess so.
Sounds good to me.
Looks like, yeah. Looks like a Gator Megatron or something.
Yep. Gorilla Primal and Ape Link with Gator Megatron and Skull Cruncher, and then a random Scorponok that just forms the back half of a scorpion.
How could you force an Optimus Bat into this? I'd be interested to see that.
Finally. Okay, sorry. I was trying to do something in the other
Throw
window.
a bat head and wings on a cube, and that's pretty much what these things are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these would be the kind of thing that I'd impulse buy after going to the store and not finding any real Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There's Optimus Primal. Arr. And there's Megaligatron.
Alligator.
Megaligator.
Yep.
And there's Ape Link. Chunky Boy. And there's Skull Cruncher. Teethy Boy. And yeah, these feel like a progenitor. These feel like the next logical evolutionary step from the what the fuck was the rubber ducky thing from? Bots.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Bots, yeah.
Bot.
Or
This
bot
feels-
shots.
well, there was bot shots, but I'm thinking bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
what was it? Proto Man. A thing that he frequently says is like weird little lines like this and alt modes and tiny turbo changers. Those are the lines that Hasbro can just mass produce on the super cheap and use those to hold on to trademarks for another 4 to 8 years.
Yeah.
I was surprised that we never got any large companion sets for bots. Like, could you imagine like they released like a fridge that would like transform into a command center or a battle station or something?
They
Or
had
a
that
mic-
slice of pizza and that PlayStation controller that turned into race cars.
Yeah, there
Okay,
was
so
that.
they were going in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
Netflix show came out like 2 years after the line had already come and gone off store shelves.
Yeah.
So the entertainment didn't synchronize with the product.
Bots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Bots was on Netflix.
Yeah, there was a BotBots cartoon on Netflix. Actually, it's still there.
Well, what? No wonder the new one's just gonna go to fucking YouTube. I didn't know it fucking came out.
Yeah.
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 I actually didn't know or didn't remember that was a thing either. Maybe I was told and I just forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know of its existence. I have not actually bothered sitting down to watch it. Let's see. Most recently, I marathoned through Creature Commandos.
I've been watching Severance.
Yeah.
I've seen the first 2 episodes of Severance season 2.
Yeah.
I saw the first one before I got sick, and then the second one whenever I was starting to come back to being myself mentally.
Yeah.
I just watched like the same 5 episodes of Star Trek over and over again.
That sounds good. Honest to God, that does sound that sounded like I'm making fun. I'm honestly not. There's a certain joy and comfort in the familiar.
It's usually just like background noise when I do dishes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, going over to the chat. Let's see here. Tef says, I hate the fact they hid if the bull has a ring in the nose. And then as far as Star Convoy, geez, how big is he? Will he fit in my bed? Well, all depends on how many drinks you give him. Crossbones Koopa says, let the cat fight. And then the Tef says, the cat's talking shit about Star Optimus. Crossbones says, call me crazy, with the size of Star Optimus, could he have sold at retail? Probably not. Probably not. I haven't seen anything larger than a liter in retail in probably over a decade. Let's see here. But then again, I am in Johnstown, where, we live on irony here. Cheese is a great luxury, if we get it at all. And the Flood Museum is closed because of flooding. Fuck.
In other news, matches cause fire. Homer
Are you talking about
homosexuals are gay?
Are you talking about the Noah's Ark thing?
No. We have the Johnstown flood, which happened 3 times. Many people died. We have an entire cemetery just for the people that died in the flood, in the first flood, right?
Damn.
So we have a flood museum, but we had to close it recently because it flooded.
That's wild.
That's nuts.
The thing that I thought of, like the thing that I thought you were talking about, was the Ark encounter.
Oh no, that's down in Frostburg, Maryland. That's about
somebody built a giant model of Noah's Ark, and then it got closed down because it got water damage.
Yeah.
I think there's another one in Kentucky.
Oh, they're all over the place. Just religion. Crossbones Koopa says, let the cat fight. Tef says, the cat's talking shit about Star Optimus. Okay, Phoenix says, uncomfortably large. Dwayne Marsh, I've got 9 of the 13 primes in various stages of custom, plus some of the other primes like Logos Prime. Tef, it's only normal to take a toy you really like and make it better with 3D printed stuff, making it more perfect, like kind of like girlfriends in plastic surgery. Dwayne Marsh said, the Swapticons aren't aimed at us. I might get 1 or 2, though. Crossbones says, be happy Swapticons aren't ass-to-mouth connected. Tef, BotBot still look better than this swap thingy. Crossbones Koopa said, truth, Tef. Tef says, man, that BotBot Netflix cartoon was pretty decent after a decent intake of drugs and booze. Never saw it. Crossbones says, Hasbro needs to bring back one of my all-time favorites, the 80 Centurions. Wouldn't be upset with that, but that one, to me, Centurions feels like something that could be fucking 3D printed, like out the wazoo. Phoenix said, okay, man, I gotta get some rest. It's very late here. Catch you. Have a good night, Phoenix. Have a good one. Out of the fucking blue, Transformers Authentic Bravo Alita 1. Just out of fucking nowhere.
Which is typical of the Authentics line. They'll just drop new shit out of nowhere with no rhyme or reason or fanfare.
She looks like Lady Wheelie.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Well, Yeah.
It's $5 at Family Dollar.
It's supposed to be a low cost entry point for markets that can't afford like deluxes and core classes.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
this is poor kid stuff.
I think for $5, that's not a bad looking alt mode for $5.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the smaller ones because it says 3 steps. So I'm assuming it's the smaller $5 ones.
Yeah, well, it says in the thumbnail there, it's the Bravo class, which is what they call the smaller ones.
The Tef says sexy 3-foot wide calves. I was just getting ready to say, bitch got some Chun-Li's on her. Oh. I don't know.
See, I wouldn't mind seeing this design like blowed up to like proper deluxe size, and then maybe given some refinements.
I'm sick of
Like elbows?
Like elbows, like the alt mode wheel hubs kind of folding in to fill out the legs, maybe.
Yeah.
Just make a Voyager Elita 1 based on the Earthspark design, and you will print money. Because it's the best Elita design.
I mean, I think we're getting a few more Earthspark toys, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we've got like 5 more deluxes in the pipeline.
I think so. Because I think hashtag is one of them. And I think we've got... Is hashtag available yet? Amazon.
The Japanese one's available on Amazon Japan, if that helps.
I don't give a shit. Hashtag is one of those toys where if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. You know, it's no big deal. Oh God. They got okay. There's Prowl. Well, let's see here. Let's put in a hashtag. See if there's anything. Hello, my love. Yeah, all we got is this $14 Tacticon. I think we've got whatever the green Twitch is coming up yet too.
I don't remember if we have a deluxe slot slated for that, but we have the Warrior class repaint.
Yeah.
Slotted for that.
And you know what? I think like the Elita one that came out for this, that was like, I don't think the Elita one that came out was really that bad. Yeah, here
no
it is.
her right arm's gimped by the gimmick.
No. Yeah, I would say that's not that bad.
No, it's not.
No.
I got the Thrash that was from the same size category, and he was pretty good.
Oh. Tef says Tacticons are finger bang formers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck me sideways. And then for our last little show note of the night, I thought this was interesting. On AliExpress, these have been starting to pop up. G1 Megatrons.
Ooh.
Now, of course, these are knockoffs. You know, these aren't...
Yeah.
Yeah. I am sharing the screen, right? Yeah, I am sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's how they're going to pop the gun out and ship it to you that way.
Just ship it to you half transformed.
Yeah, just enough to make it not look like a gun. But I don't know. There's a part of me that if I was like wealthy, like part of my collection would be like these some of these KOs, like in the box, looking like they looked on the store shelves. You know. This is fucking beautiful.
I just had a funny thought.
What's that?
Because like you know how Hasbro can't really re-release this toy.
Yeah.
And like and Takara might even struggle to justify it because of the Western market. But wouldn't it be funny if like one of these companies like Takara made their own knockoff and like sold it under produced it in their own plant and then sold it as their own, like as a knockoff unofficially?
I mean, it is completely plausible that would happen. I mean, a lot of those knockoffs from Masterpiece were made in the same factories.
Yeah, that's where my rationale comes from. It's like, what if the company just decides, we'll just sell it, but we won't sell it under our name. We'll sell it under a knockoff company.
Let's see, Megatron G1. Let's see here. Can I find one of these bad boys? There's that. Let's see here. You know what I need to do? I need to find a seller who's selling like something that's close to it. I think they make the Shockwave knockoffs. So let's see if we can find Shockwave. Is there a knockoff of Shockwave here? G1 Shockwave. Transformers Outback. I think there's a G1 in package of that. Transformers Outback. There. Okay, cool. So there's this page, 1692. And so let's see if we can find description store. Let's go to the store. And let's see what we have here in the store. More love. Let's see here. Transformer Rollout Store. They got Dinobots, G1 reissue, cars, customer reviews, description store. Let's open up this window. Okay. The thing that we're looking for is reissue G1. There's the magic words. Reissue Transformers G1. And let's see here. Holy shit, there's a ton of these. And let's throw in Megatron. See if anything pops up there. Or maybe they've taken them all down already. I don't know.
It's a lot of Megatron.
Let's see here. There's a Blitzwing, Devastator, Trailbreaker, Hoist, Sideswipe. God damn. Shit, man. Well, apparently Tef said it's 160 Canadian for that KOG1 Meg. Which I guess kind of makes sense.
160 Canadian?
160
Jeez.
Canadian. What's that in freedom bucks?
Not very much. Yeah, our money is just it's just monopoly money now. It's useless.
Ours is probably pretty soon to follow. Let's see here. Man, oh man, oh. Well, you know what I could do? Hold on here. Save image. Save it to the desktop. Boop. Save.
That's 111 US dollars.
Oh, you found one?
No.
Oh.
That's what 160 Canadian is in US.
Okay.
I'm not spending that much on a knockoff.
Choose your item. Let's see here. Well, an image search on AliExpress, I don't see it bringing up any G1 Megatrons. I don't know. In time. Oh, well. Like I said, if I was wealthy. Going over to the chat, they don't have a. Tef says they don't. Oh no, Dwayne Marsh says they don't have a decent hashtag. Disappointing. Dwayne Marsh says they should put Megatron in robot mode. Crossbone says Centurions would make a good Transformers crossover. Dwayne Marsh says, all right, if you're going shopping, I'm going to go shopping too. And Dwayne Marsh said they had an episode with cyborg dinos and an alien that looked like Ravage and the Centurions. I did not know this. These are things that I was unaware of, blissfully. Tef says, I don't know why it's blocking me when I try to search AJ Toy Store. That's weird. Oh, when I say to search AJ Toy Store. Well, AJ Toy Store. Let's go there. AJ Toy Store, AliExpress. AJ Toy Store, AliExpress. Not aliens, AliExpress. Let's see. Wholesale toys. Toy Store. Okay, can we... Jesus Christ. Everything's bullshit.
Yes, the enshittification of the internet.
Mm-hmm. Search instead for AJ Toy Store. Space between AJ Toy Store. Okay. AJ Toy and Store. There it is. AJ Toy Store. All right. Thank you, Tef. Let's see. Welcome your ultimate Transformers destination. View all products. New. Yeah, they're telling me there's nothing there, dude. Jesus. The Crossbone says 80s Commanders, the new Centurions figures, don't have the same charms as the 80s Tankatoy did. Oh my God. Moving on. To looky what I found. Thomas, do you have a looky what I found?
I do. I do. Hang on. I'll just show it here. I found a custom of Nexus Maximus.
Ooh, Dildo Supreme.
Or I think
Nexus Maximus.
or sorry, not Nexus Maximus, Nexus Prime.
Oh, okay. Dildo Supreme.
Is he in combined form or not?
Yeah, look.
Bring it.
If he's combined, he's Nexus Maximus.
Yeah, there it
Oh
is.
yeah, I guess
He's not. He's Nexus Prime.
That's not bad.
I know, right?
That's not bad.
It looks all right. It looks like it's built out of knockoffs. Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not what we're gonna get, unfortunately.
No.
They might.
Looking for...
They've been going with the original designs for a lot of these characters.
I also found this. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it before.
Bovinator.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Weapon of Utter Destruction.
I fucking hate you.
Yep. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it's like let's make him a cow. Yeah.
You know how
It's bone.
you know how the Beast Wars Megatron had the little bladder you could squeeze water through? This would be this right here is the one that you need the little bladder to squeeze water through.
Yeah, that would be very kind of psycho, but
Yeah. Knuckin' futz is what it would be. How about you, Walter? Any looky what I found?
Actually, yeah, I've got something from a recent Cybertronic Spree concert.
Ooh. Oh. I'm just gonna sit here and rest for a second.
Where they sent the corpse of Optimus crowd surfing.
Ha! That's frickin' great.
I don't know if that's just an empty prop or if it's a guy in a suit, but they put his ass on a plank and sent him out into the pit.
That's funny.
I just realized, even in death, I surf.
Kyle, how about you, buddy? Any looky what I found?
Not particularly. However, I do want to bring attention that I thought was going to be a shout out, but it wasn't. Everyone watching, for those who did not get an Ultra Magnus
Oh yeah.
Studio Series or a Beachcomber because you thought you'd pick it up later in Ollie's, get the fuck on it. It's been reissued. You can get them now.
Yay.
They're not going to be at a fucking Ollie's. Get them.
Yep.
Let's see here.
And I know they're not going to be at Ollie's because I didn't fucking find one. Be lucky.
I jumped on that the other day on BBTS. Yeah, I pre-ordered that Beachcomber because I just never got it.
That's the type of shit I know everything that's going to come out this year pretty much.
His
entire
like, hey, by the way,
wave,
like Beachcomber's entire wave never showed up here.
I'll eventually get this.
And now,
there we go.
And now Beachcomber's like gotten astronomical because he was in a comic.
Let's see here. Remove the space. Ah, god damn it. Okay.
Muppet reject, something about ice.
Jesus.
Transferring.
There we go. I'm not complaining about you, Tef. I'm just complaining about... Jesus, I'm not a robot. Allow.
Prove it, Scott. I've never met you in the flesh.
That doesn't seem right. This... Warning, infected. Thank you, Tef. Okay.
What just happened?
Try it again. Okay, there it is. The AJ Toy Store stuff. Yeah, whenever I brought it up, it was empty. And here it is. There's the fucking Megatron right there. Tef, thank you. I probably have a virus, Tef. That's okay. There's no reason my computer shouldn't be like me. Jesus. Oh my God. Well, moving on. Let's see. Bear in mind, it's all maple syrup price. Moving on.
Monopoly money.
Kyle, do you got any reinforcements from Cybertron?
No.
No, didn't think so. What about you, Walter?
Nope. I haven't, because of medical reasons, I haven't been to work since August.
Jesus, dude.
So
I'm
no money.
Fucking
no
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my asshole cardiologist to, I had an appointment with him back in November.
Two very different body parts, man. Two very different body parts.
Yeah. What?
Asshole cardiologist.
Asshole cardiologist.
So I had my appointment with my cardio guy back in fucking November, but in the appointment, the point of the appointment was to go over the results of a 30-day at-home heart monitor that I had hooked up to me. Well, between me taking the heart monitor off and going to his appointment, he failed to mention that he never got the paperwork to actually go over. So I had that appointment, paid the copay for it, for him to say, "Oh, we don't got the paperwork."
That son of a bitch.
And that was back in November, and I haven't heard shit back from him yet about those results. And yeah, I haven't been able to go back to work without that doctor's note.
You know, I'm pretty pissed.
He's probably in Cuba, my friend.
I'm pretty pissed at my local medical facility as well, because I got sick. I got sick Saturday night, Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
I had blood tests. On Friday before that. Like, they had drawn blood. They had seen all this stuff on the blood test and never contacted me and went, "Hey, you know what? Let's get you some. You're getting sick. You may not feel like it, but you're getting sick." They had all the blood in the world to do that shit, man.
Yeah.
And you could see it in the sedimentation rate, in the white blood cell counts, in the RBCs. You could see it. I went back and looked at it a couple of days ago. You could see me getting sick. And they said and did nothing. So, yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Well, then they couldn't make money off you.
Yeah, that's true. Thomas, buddy, do you have any reinforcements?
One. I got that Studio Series Galvatron, which is yet another Kingdom Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I don't feel bad that I got it. I just feel like these are the colors and this is the paint that it should have had to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like this mold. I don't mind having another one. It's very nice. But they could have just made one.
Yeah. Well, 2, because they could have done because the Gen Select's toy color version.
The toy color one I have as well, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I really do.
But yeah, the Kingdom and the Legacy version, which is just Kingdom without the Siege splatter on it.
Yeah. It's like,
they could have just done this 86 one from the beginning.
Does anybody ever, like, I mean, I don't know why this is. Like, Galvatron consistently has this problem where they keep producing, like, Galvatrons where they're this weird Kool-Aid purple. He was never that color.
Cartoon.
He isn't that vibrant
depending
purple.
on what piece of media he's in, he's a slightly different Pantone of Blurple. He's one shade of purple in the movie. He's another shade of purple in the 86 cartoon. He's another shade of purple in Headmasters. He's another shade of purple in the comic books.
But they all lean more towards the blue spectrum. He isn't the color of, like, bright purple Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, I like that one. I don't have any problem with it. It's just, why can they never get his colors?
You're talking to the wrong motherfucker, man.
Yeah, apparently I'm wrong too, because I swear to God, he's the fucking toy shade of purple in.
Well, no, the toy is white and gray because that's what the Generation Select version's based on, toy and comic colors.
And I really like that one. I
too.
think he's a great representation of the comic book.
I don't want toys, you bastard. I want a fucking image of them.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I just opened these today. I got them all last week. Yeah, pre-show. I got Armada Wheeljack.
Patreon.com/Good Morning Cybertron.
If you just want to watch the pre-show, just let me know. I'll link you to it. I don't care about the money.
Patreon numbers, damn it.
I really don't, man. I really don't care about the money. I got me a hatchet. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Got me a double punch. There. And
double punch.
I can't say anything about it. I want to say, oh, this is great. Oh, this is nice. But I literally, it's 2 hours. It's less than 2 hours since I first laid eyes on them. And Ape Link.
Ooh.
Monkey.
Yeah. So that's what I've got. Let's see here. Tef said they didn't draw blood for testing. They're vampires and they're drinking themselves drunk. Dwayne March says, everyone take care of yourself in as much as you can. We're getting older and the world's getting colder. Tef says, yeah, just scratching myself feels like I ran a marathon. Dwayne March says, the purple Galvatron is after the plasma bath. And Crossbone says, where is the reissue Cosmos? Mm-hmm. And Ramjet, mm-hmm. Actually, the Cosmos just shipped from Amazon a couple of days ago.
Yeah. One of my local toy guy has a Ramjet.
Yeah.
So they're getting out there.
Yeah. Dwayne Marsh has a question. Speaking of selects, is it dead?
That Triptychon reissue is technically Selects.
Is that selects?
That is Selects. So Selects isn't dead. They just scaled back on it a lot, and instead of getting lots of smaller separate releases, we're getting more bigger sets and multi-packs.
Oh my god. Gentlemen, any big plans for this week?
Nope.
Not really.
After I try and make this purchase, I'm going to try to buy MPG Super Jinrai, and then after that, I have to never buy anything else for the rest of next month.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Because that is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Oh. I am going to have a little party for myself Saturday. I am going to order many items from Little Caesars. And
No, don't. I'll stop. Don't do Little Caesars.
I love Little Caesars, man. I'm gonna
Okay,
get,
maybe it's better than the ones down here.
Maybe. And I'm going to go get an angel food cake. Just a plain angel food cake. And I'm going to sit down on Saturday and I'm going to watch YouTube videos with my wife as we celebrate my 51st birthday on Saturday. 51 goddamn years old. Oh, but that's my big plan for this week. And by God, I fucking earned it.
You showed exactly one image where he's that weird pinkish purple.
That one.
And then every other image I'm seeing here matches the colors very closely to the new Studio Series figure. That's
like the reformatting scene here from the '86 movie. He's more pitched towards blue.
Yes, and this and then there's this weird like. I think the reason why he's this color is I think this is ACOM animation.
Yeah.
And the people who making this just I don't know.
I'm just sitting here going, they're the same picture.
He's purple in the ACOM episodes, and he's more of a violet in the Toei episodes.
Yeah, like closer to a lavender color.
Yeah.
And that is what the Studio Series figure kind of looks like.
Hey, look, the one time he fought Ultra Magnus in the cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check real quick and see if there's if we got any news between now and let's see here. BBTS news. Not a goddamn thing. Gentlemen, I'm getting the fuck off here and going to bed. Oh, let's see here. Crossbones Scupa says, where is Big Convoy? Don't know. Dwayne Marsh says, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Belucius says, weak. Tef says, happy birthday. Belucius, how you doing, buddy? I've been sick as a dog, and I just realized you're here. Tef says, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Belucius, Excellion was announced last week. Oh, okay, that's why he said week. And Dwayne Marsh says, so we might still get Excellion. Fingers crossed. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. I want to thank Crossbones Koopa, Dwayne Marsh, Belucius, Tef, Phoenix. Who else, man? Who else? Did I say Dwayne Marsh? If I didn't, I'm saying it again. And everybody out there, Phoenix and Belucius have a great show that's on like a bi-weekly basis on Saturdays with Ugly Wretch. Please go check that out. It's absolutely fantastic. Check out also Crossbones Koopa channel. Our friend Dewanis has Strawberry Shockwave. Please check her out. Go over Ninja Bill. Ninja Bill has a fantastic show. So does Ultra Megatronus. Just awesome, fantastic stuff. Great guys all around. Show your support. Everybody criminally undersubscribed. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night. No, seriously. Good fucking night. God damn.
Yeah.